Sono un'età dopo che ho mangiato possiamo fare. Lopen Ciao, questo qua. Superman.
E tu vedere il corpo
perché c'ha un video più grosso dell'altro, quindi prende il 40,
42 o 42, in base alla scala.
cioè 43 e mezzo te lo dico. 43 e mezzo era il
42.
All right. Welcome, everybody. So, most of you got it right. Ah, the quiet sound. I am in Sicily. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back, everybody. I am a true Christian. That's news to me. News to me, man. what exactly are shrimp chips? Shrimp chips. Say it 10 times fast. Shrimp chips. Shrimp chips are basically the best snack ever after popcorn. So, I'm in Sicily, you guys. And I basically came, not basically, I came straight here from Hawaii. Shrimp is the best jungler. That's a good one. I like that. Good league joke right there. I appreciate that. So, oh, look at this food. Look at this. Sorry, you guys. Look at this situation. All right. That was just too beautiful. I love these little corridors. Let's check it out again.
Qui dove andare a casa?
Alright, you guys, so why are so many people outside at night? It's midnight here, and that's what I love about Europe in the summertime, is that people stay out, families, from little kids, teenagers to adults, and it's beautiful, and it's super hot out, let me tell you. It's 28 degrees Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit, so it is just perfect. And this is one of my favorite places that I've ever visited, and I always come back. So let me show you. This is where I was coming from. I walked up and then we walk into this main square, and it's beautiful. but this main square is just perfect. Watch this. I'm in Italy, you guys. Italia. Alright, so it's super cool. There's a movie night going on down here, which is what I just showed you guys. And the jet lag is real because I came straight from Hawaii, 12 hours, and I just adjusted to Hawaii. So I've been going to bed at like 10 o'clock, which is really early for me. And I could really use some sleep right about now, but it's kind of great. And I forgot to plug my mic in, so if the sound gets really bad, you guys let me know. But right now I'm happy this thing hasn't cut out yet, because I did try in Hawaii, and let me tell you, it was impossible. I even tried doing, filming some stuff to broadcast later, and there was so much wind and so much sand, even though it was beautiful, it was actually impossible to shoot anything on mobile, which is a shame. So I'll have much better luck out here, and I have my computer, so I'll be able to do a little bit of everything. And it's midnight here, so definitely not playing League tonight. But this city is super ancient, and I love it because it's different. I mean, every city is different from day to night, but one of my favorite things is that it changes so drastically. So I like to come here multiple times. I like to come in the day and the night, because even the color changes. Right here, this main square, like the way the light hits it during sunset, the way the light hits this church during sunset is just unbelievably beautiful. And the way the sun hits some of the little corridors of streets that you go down, hits this limestone, and it just reflects this insane color you've never seen anywhere else. And I'm in Sicily. So let me give you guys like another look at this, because it's just Big Red. Thank you for the sub, man. Big Red Baka. All right. So check it. Bestia Dog. Thank you for the sub, man. Let's see. Boom. Okay. I mean, look at this light. And it's dark right now. Look at the way the light reflects off of. Over here, there's some ancient. Oberheld, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome, welcome. So that place I was just pointing at, over there, there's some ancient baths over there. And during, well, there was many wars, but during the war, the kind people helped protect Jewish people by building these tunnels and helping them escape. Pretty cool information. But I've still never done the tour. You can actually do the tour as a tourist. But every time I've been here, Italians like to close everything during the summer. So I've never been able to actually do the tour, or if I have been here, it just didn't work out because I wasn't able to make it to this part of the island. I mean, look at this. Like, you can't pay for set design like this. And people get intimidated by a camera, so that's kind of an upside. I like it. It's good protection. So some of these, they call them palaces, but they're just really fancy apartments in the daytime, and sometimes at night too. The people have their lights on and you can see inside just like as you're walking down the street, and it's crazy just looking into them, like a time warp. But I'm going to show you some other cool stuff. So where is this lizard you speak of? There's a lot of hidden things on the buildings around here. And that church back there on the other side, where they were screening the movie that was ending, those were ancient. On that side, there's ancient Greek columns, which are also super cool. They're better to look at in the day, though. There's a funny thing over here, if I remember. Also, I just have to say, shout out to the people that do IRL stuff 24/7, because it's not natural. It's a little funny. Where was, here we go, I found it. check this one out. That's funny, huh? Ah, a cat. Hold on. Let's say hi to the cat. Oh no, it ran. There was a bunch of cats in there. Actually, last time I was here, there was like 10 of them. Oh, there he is. Joe. Meow. Joe. So, they might be feral cats, but people obviously feed them. So, well fed in an ancient, beautiful city. It's a bat. I am in Sicily, but this island in particular, this city, was founded by Greeks. Yes, so that is why it looks very Greek to some of you. Syracuse. And is this, I was showing you guys this weird Madonna, the Virgin Mary, which was coming out of the building like this, off of a wall. Super funny. And there's all sorts of really cool jewelry and stuff people make here. And it's actually like really well made, interesting stuff, not just like tourist trap stuff. And check this out, hold on. Ho capito. Non parli, no. I'm not filming you though. I'm not filming you though.
Le persone
No, no.
prendere, ok?
Everything.
Perché se no
I I don't understand, but you're not in it, so it's okay. Alright, so I just encountered my first heckler because the lady, I didn't understand exactly what she was saying, but I understood enough, which is she didn't want me filming her, but I wasn't filming her, I was filming the streets, so she's worried that, you know, I'm stalking her, which I'm not. Which is so funny because usually that's me being the one annoyed, so it's interesting actually what social media has done, because now the quote-unquote average person, or people that are not in the public eye, get annoyed when they're in somebody's shot. But that's the world we live in, or rather not understand people who have no... Well, you're a public persona, you're not allowed privacy, which is total bullshit, so it's kind of funny. And public streets, you can record, so them's the rules. She's just more mad that I didn't buy her jewelry. That's the truth. Actually, this is the funny thing. I have run into problems with crazy people, and something that I do in defense is just film them back, and that tends to work. It's like being at a concert with a lot of stupid drunk people. You can't let them bother you, so what do? Just film them, and they get really pissed, but there's nothing they can do about it, because they were the one harassing me in the first place. Or if that were to happen to any of you, it's a good tactic. Just film the people if they don't like it. Yeah, exactly. Some people will be wearing overlay glasses. So, some people have, but I have the camera on me, so they're not coming up to me to say anything. Just kind of awesome. I already had a gelato, so I'm not having another one. So now I've reached the port, which is super cool. I forget the story about this. I learned it last year. But this is supposed to be like where a fresh body of water, I think, and the sea meet. So it's called, I think it's like where Romeo, no, not, there's something about Romeo and Juliet. There's a story, and yes, I know that's in Verona, but there is a story about Romeo and Juliet here. There's also a story about a god and a goddess meeting here. I forget which. Yeah, normally there's a lot of swans down here, but not right now. Maybe once we walk down. I do not speak Italian. I understand some. So, for instance, when that lady was yelling at me not to film her, I understood that she wasn't happy with my camera moving around, but I didn't understand exactly what she's saying. But she's also really wasted looking, so it's always better to just ignore people like that. And again, I wasn't taking advantage of any situation, so.
Immagino che sta puttana anziano, nonostante è zitto. Manco mi
Ha.
Io di solito
Io sono contenta che gli hanno segnato le stanze singole. Mio marito ride, ma io gli ho detto secondo me mi si è considerato quello che ha fatto il giorno e io oggi ho cercato di spiegare.
Dipende dal modello.
Avevo questa stanza, la mia testa era da letto, dove avevo dei video tipo asilo, banchette, cose, cartelloni, colori, sai. Avevo messo un tavolo in letto con l'acqua e il bicchiere. Quando loro mi dicevano mamma ho sede, vai? Ok. No, però devo dire che io il mio obiettivo lo raggiungo.
This place is really cool. I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see a little bit better. Fresh drinking water.
casco.
Now I'm getting scared that I'm gonna get shit on because there's a lot of birds, or actually bats, that live in these trees. You can maybe hear them. Sometimes they're more active than others. They're not really that active right now. And yeah, I've definitely taken a picture. I think those are, I'm not sure if those are the roots or vines of other plants. But I've definitely taken pictures swinging from those. Looks like they've trimmed them more this year than in past years. New music soon. I actually finished a track right before leaving for Hawaii. So yes, I have a new song coming out. My hair is jacked up. Lower the volume and notifications. I will definitely look into that because it is much louder on mobile than on my computer. I haven't really adjusted the settings on mobile. It's like 28 degrees Celsius right now. I'm looking for something on my phone. 1 second. All right. All right, who did I miss here? Afon, King Duet, Pantapantu, thanks for the 2 months. And Arc Tony Final, thanks for the 2 months, and thanks for the subs, you guys. Woo! Am I having fun? Well, I just got here yesterday, and I am so jet lagged. So jet lagged. So it's hitting me kind of hard right now. And what am I doing out here? I come out here every year, and I guess I would consider it a working vacation because obviously I wouldn't be up, well, it is a weekend technically, but on the weekdays I wouldn't be up walking around outside this late, but I get a lot done while I'm here, get a lot of writing done and working on new music ideas, so beautiful, beautiful. Half of the chat is in Russian. Yeah. I have a lot of friends out here. I'm not working on a new book, but I'm developing another idea. Why am I not drinking? Because I'm walking. But you can drink and walk here, and it's not illegal. But it would be a little bit challenging with this weird selfie stick in my hand. Anybody want a yacht? A purple yacht? Purple and blue. Looks more purple on camera, but the lights are blue. Oh, now that I flipped it, it's much more blue. Not drinking in Russia is illegal. It's blinding me. All right, I didn't even show you guys what's going on port side. Every bar is completely filled with people. I mean, like packed. You can't even sit down. get a drink somewhere, guys. Lona, thanks for the sub, man. tell them to turn the music
Where would
down.
you first encounter when you were 15? Where would you start to inspire to? Here it comes again. This time it's bearing gifts. The phone didn't ring before.
Aw. Hope you have a good anniversary dinner. That's sweet.
People saying, what do you do?
The food,
They want you to do this.
some of the best in the world.
And you come.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone
I'm very
wanted background music. Yes, I had dinner. I had octopus, potato salad, which sounds weird if you're an American, because it's nothing like American potato salad. It's just octopus, fresh, with potatoes and olive oil and dinner. And I just read the comment, garlic, super good, very fresh, and olive oil. I have emotes enabled, so check it out. I didn't enable everything. The weather is hot as hell, but great. It is a big bottle of water, but it's because when I started the chat, I found a cafe to set up my camera. And I ordered a bottle from a restaurant, so no small one. But luckily it was easy enough to carry around. It's already one. Did I scuba dive? Scuba diving is not really my thing. I did it once, but it wasn't, I wouldn't even consider it real because it was in Australia. In an aquarium in Sydney. So I had the regulator and I swam with sharks. I've never done it in the open waters. I'm not in California time. I'm on Hawaiian time, which is 3 hours behind California. So I'm like 12 hours jet lagged right now. I'm dying. Yes, you do. I'm not waiting for a waiter, you guys. Somebody's getting my drink though. Yeah, scuba diving is not my thing. I did a lot of snorkeling in Hawaii though. I was with my family. And basically, pretty much, the best snorkeling ever. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys because my we scuba dive to pick up trash and then the annoying fishes. A few days ago, I swam with dolphins. It was one of the coolest things I've ever experienced. And I didn't pay for it. I mean, I paid for it to get there, but I didn't pay for it. Thank you. I was in Hawaii and I was with my brother and the rest of my family. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. Everyone had been in the water for a while. I finally went out, and I turned around. I had my scuba mask on, or a snorkeling mask on. I turned around, and I look at my brother, and he's like pointing out at the ocean. And then he does this with his hand, and I look out, and there's something like 20 dolphins, super close. So my brother swam out, and there you go, there's the moon. And he and I swam as fast as we could, and no joke, we counted 60 dolphins below us. It was so cool because, of course, when you put your head underwater, you could hear them before you would see them, because we went pretty far out. I think he texted me a picture of it, but we went really far out, and then we saw them spinning out of the water, like just right in front of us. I mean, it was so cool. The word amazing doesn't do it justice, but it was very surreal. Let me see if I can find how far out we were. We went out 311 yards from the shore into the water, and there was a few boats out, and we were actually out further than the boats were. It was so cool. It was a very magical experience. I never would have thought I would have seen something like that. Oblivious to me is getting 5 tier 1 subs to join this community. Alright. Awesome. Lona, thanks for the sub. Alright, got my drink. You love turtles more than penguins. Have you ever seen either in person? Yes. Cheers. Salute. Why would I want to ban Russians? Are Russians bad? No, I don't think so. Maybe some, but there's bad people everywhere. I am drinking Amaro. It's like a bitter drink. I'm not at a restaurant. I'm not at a restaurant. This is like a port side of this little ancient town. And along the port there's several cafes and bars. And it's all outdoors. And it's beautiful and hot and very nice. Thanks for the 2 months, Resident Andy. Good to see you in here. If you guys want to sub to my channel and you have Prime, you can do it through Amazon Prime. They must love to watch me here. Here's the other thing. Europeans, not just Italians, love to stare. They love to look. It's a very cultural thing. So you'll notice at cafes, everywhere you go, the tables and chairs are always facing outward. Okay, Adrian. Thanks for the 2 months. Good to see you in here. So yes, people love to stare. Sasha's screen now under Russian rule. It must get awkward. Culturally, it is awkward. It's not something that you really get used to. Because where I'm from, when you stare at people like that, you're usually gonna fight. So it's kind of funny. So now I try to pick up more so on the subtleties of what is the cultural staring, what is the flirting staring, and what is the, hey, I recognize you staring. Because they're definitely all different, but it's not really easy to tell. You really have to read the situation. Well, I just got here, so no fights yet. Somebody kept asking if I've seen Stranger Things yet. I've not. I probably won't end up watching it for another 2 months, so no spoilers, please. Russia intensifies. Yeah. Like the new Stranger Things. Got banned, but if somebody is spamming or trolling the same thing over and over, regardless of what it is, the mods will ban you. Always tell your girlfriend to join you. I have other emotes ready, but I'm waiting for my partnership to go through because right now I've reached the limit. So once it goes through, I can add more. No, I did not move here. I just got here yesterday, and I come out here every summer. not a book. Could I stand up and turn around? Well, I just sat down, so I'm gonna enjoy it for the moment. I don't think that no, I won't just say in Sicily, and I don't think that festival happened yet. I think it's next week. I have to double check. Would I ever have a room tour? Do I have a lot of art in my house? I don't know, maybe. You guys, well, some of you that follow me know I'm a pretty private person, so maybe one day. Did I get a new Wi-Fi booster? Well, I had it when I was in Hawaii. I just don't know what happened. The guy walking behind, I think he works here. Either that or he's a pusher. Yeah, so I have this in Hawaii, but I don't know. It was really weird because even just on my phone, sending text messages, not even trying to stream, nothing was really working that well. Like I would show full signal, and I even did a test stream before I went on, and it was fine, but it all dropped after that. So now it seems to be working really well. But I tried actually earlier today. I was at a beach, and it was impossible. I had one bar, but it was like right next to a main road, so it's kind of weird how that stuff works. Fluffy Liv, thanks for the 2 months. Good to see you in here. Freddie Mercury is scary, but why? It's the best. Thanks for the 2 months. And Brutal Lace, thank you. The trip is super. Hawaii was really nice, but it was impossible to stream anything. It was impossible to film anything. I did a bike tour, but they wouldn't let me use my phone to film it, even though we were going really slow. I tried filming stuff that I could just like upload for broadcast later, and it was so windy, and also family. It was hard to do anything with all my family. I have a big family, so it's kind of hard to do much. And then when I was outside and able to do stuff and get some free time, it was just too windy, and the quality of everything was crap, and it would have sort of been a waste. So I am back, you guys. beaches all over the place, but one here is more north of where I'm at. And yes. This is almost like being outside, right? Because it's nighttime. Yes, I do produce my own music. I just finished a track before I left for Hawaii, so I will be releasing that very soon. I think this road is closed to residents only. The sun is up in Norway, of course it is. Wow. I would like to go to Northern Europe in the summer. Humidity, that sounds kind of terrible. Rocco's 280, thank you for the sub. Yes, I played in Toronto, wow, long time ago. It was during a film festival. How did that happen to your hard drive, Fluffy? Have I ever watched Mrs. Doubtfire? No, I just used the sound. I programmed the sound myself. I love Mrs. Doubtfire. Programmed. That's a bad choice of words. I chose the sound myself. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna end this stream now. Because I have to get back. I'm dying. Super tired. I'm very jet lagged, so I will be hopping back on either tomorrow or Monday, as long as I can organize it and the internet works. Yeah, I'm dying, you guys. I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Thanks, everybody. Dying on stream is against terms of service. It's a good one. But yeah, thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I will be back. Good night.
Scordi la muta? Bolívar. Così poi lo asciughiamo. No, qua. Sì, alle 7:10 abbiamo il pullman, verso alle 8:15 siamo a bordo, facciamo una doccia e usciamo, vedete? Vada su lo stai? senso noi... Vabbè, quando esco che torno da bordo mi faccio una cosa. Va.
And we're live. What's up, everybody? How's the sound? It's kind of hard to read chat on with the sun blazing in my eyes. Cool. Yes, the intro is long, so I can make sure my mods are in the room. I've left Hawaii. Definitely not in Miami. I am in Sicily. Words, words, words. So loud. So it's like 6:20 p.m. 6 in the evening here. So I was working all day. And everybody's left the beach. So I came at the wrong time because I'm no longer on like a vacation like I was in Hawaii. The beach looks windy. Is it safe to swim? It's extremely safe here. Nothing like Hawaii. Hawaii, they had signs everywhere that said danger. We walked on to certain beaches. The lifeguards actually told you not to swim on certain days, not every day. We went to one place in Hawaii where the lifeguard told us that beach in particular was the #1 place in Maui for neck and back injuries. Yep, 6 in the evening. Sun doesn't set until around 8 p.m. It's great. And there's something in my eye. Much better. Oh, Chucky, thank you for the 3 months. And Zach Robinson YTX, thank you for the sub. And Four, thank you for the 2 months. Spam is good. What's up? What did I eat today for breakfast? I had the best watermelon on earth with some almonds. And then for lunch I had clams and mussels made at home. So good. Watermelon. Watermelon is so yummy. So I do not speak Polish. I only speak English.
Oh, veramente?
An empty beach is pretty nice, isn't it? That's a rarity. Actually, it's really loud. Like 20 minutes ago, everybody just now started to leave right as I started the stream, so it timed out really nice. What's up, Fluffy? So there's not really an option to change or adjust the volume on alerts. It's kind of all built in one. So I don't know. Does anybody use Stream? I'm on Stream Elements. Does anybody use Streamlabs? Because it would be nice to be able to adjust the sounds from alerts versus me speaking with my microphone. We'll speak Australian. That was terrible. That was terrible. Give me another chance. So I put this in just chatting, didn't I? It's no games today. Not even a bit of Italian. I can order food and ask for directions. I can understand a bit when I hear it. So just got a funny text message, but I'm not going to open it now. So I tried, what is today? It's already Wednesday. I've been trying to log on to play games and I can't because the internet here is so bad. So I've tried a hardline connection. I've tried my mobile router, which I got just for this trip. Nothing works. Nothing works at all. So it's kind of frustrating. I'm going to email support for this router that I got because it actually doesn't even log on to the computer. So that's a big problem because it's supposed to work on any device, computer or mobile. So unfortunately, still no games. But I managed to get online at least. So that's something. I tried yesterday and I tried the day before. Rainstorms both days, so the internet was even worse. Actually, I took a really cool video while I was caught in the rainstorm. I didn't put my mic, my windscreen in. Armpits. Let me get my windscreen.
Che dici tu?
You guys like boogers? Zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah. I speak in Polish hot dogs. Loiter Squad, what's up? Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome, welcome. Fluffy, I did not get your message, but I just started catching up on a lot of stuff last night, so I will check it out. I'm scrolling through chat, you guys. Should be able to mute the notifications. Let's see. We can go to audience view, alert box. No. Alert box disabled. Boom. That will do the trick for now. So I'll still be able to see the alerts, you guys, but I turned it off at least. They definitely did not write me a check. This is like the only shit I wear too. I usually stream evenings Pacific time, but now I'll be in Europe until the end of August, so I'll be streaming whenever I can get internet, because for the past few days I haven't been able to get a reliable connection at all. Yes, I love Freddie Mercury. I love Queen. Unfortunately, here you can be in one position, or I can be in one position. I can walk 10 feet and you'll have zero internet. So, name of the game. It's just frustrating because I tell people that I'll go live and then I'm not able to. Привет. So, Counter-Strike 11 finger. I'm using, so where I'm staying at currently, there's internet, but you don't even get 1 megabit upload speed, so it's impossible to stream anything. Then I also got a mobile router specifically for this trip, which I was talking about in some of my other streams. And basically what the mobile router does is it's like getting a local SIM, but instead of getting a SIM through one cell phone provider, it allows you to connect to any provider that's available through this program in the country you're visiting. So for instance, I can go on the phone and I can see that I have 5 or 6 options, but usually only 2 of those work. And even, for instance, when I arrived here, I was on a different network and it showed me 4 out of 5, I think it was 4 out of No, it showed 3 out of 4 bars, but it still said the signal was too poor to stream. So switched to another network, and that one was good enough. Привет, до свидания, хорошо, vodka. That's all my Russian, guys. Lada Kalina. That's it. I beat you to it. Manern. Where'd my activity feed go? There we go. Loiter Squad, thanks for the 2 months. And Castiamba, thank you for the sub. If you guys want to sub, you can do it through Amazon Prime if you have it, or through the link in my bio. And that command did not work because I clearly forgot my command. No more shrimp chips. Not in Italy. Nope. That was so great though, because everywhere in Hawaii, gas stations, supermarkets, every place I went into, airport, there was shrimp chips. It was so exciting. I love shrimp chips. Shrimp chip gang. Say that 10 times fast. Shrimp chip gang, shrimp chip gang. Can't. This is Russian territory. I will destroy you. Do I love the pasta and food here? Of course I do, you guys. It's unlike anything else. Actually, before I left LA, some of you know this, I was really sick twice in a row in May. I got really bad colds. So the second time I got sick, I went to the doctor and she said, well, it was a holistic doctor. I went to the regular doctor and then a holistic doctor. And the holistic doctor basically more or less gave me a gluten-free diet. And I eat pretty healthy. I don't really do diets though. And so I said, whatever. I'm sick of being sick, so I'll try it. I'll listen to this lady because I trust her. And so I cut out pasta, which is a fairly large part of my diet. I cut out dairy, and I cut out yeast, anything with yeast. So of course no bread either. And I figured, she told me to do it for 3 weeks, but I knew I was coming here, so I figured, why not just hold off? So for 2 months I didn't have any of that stuff, and it was so gratifying. Actually, in Hawaii they have really good bread too, so the bread there was amazing. And then here, immediately destroyed pasta. I can see, yeah, the command zone. How hot is it? Today was really quite nice actually, because the past 2 days before there were rainstorms. So today it wasn't that bad. It was like 29 right now. It's 29 Celsius, 81 Fahrenheit. It doesn't feel that hot. It actually feels a little cooler because there's a lot of wind. I already have no accent at all. And when I do Russian funny voices, really? I feel like I'm good at repeating things if I hear them, but I'm bad at taking the time to study. Cornbread in Italy. They don't even have cornbread. What are you talking about? They do have really good polenta though. And you can grill it afterwards. Closest to cornbread. Amazon, I actually, Corby, so let me tell you. My whole family and I went nuts for the shrimp chips in Hawaii. And my sister was at another store. She went in and she came back from the store and she said, oh look, I found a spicy version. And I said, oh, bust them open. And she said, oh, I'm bringing them for my coworkers. So I said the same thing. I'm gonna look online. I looked online for these shrimp chips, which cost at the store I think $7 or $8, but the bag is huge. It's not like a normal box of Cheez-Its or a bag of Ruffles or something. It's double the size. So she sends me a picture. She had opened them and they were really good. She said they were better than the normal ones. I went on to look for them. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yes, kind of. No, it's probably too blurry because of my fingerprints. $27.42 plus $4 shipping for fucking chips. Who would do that? Nobody. They're not that good. But if you've never had shrimp chips, there's so many different kinds. These ones were discs this big. I've had other ones that are this big and really flat, almost like a cracker. I had had those like in Hong Kong. I even found them in LA at Japanese stores. And then they have like the twisty ones that look like Cheetos. Those aren't as good. I don't like the texture as much. Anonymous cheerer, thank you for the bits. I hope you didn't send a question, because if you did, it's not coming through. But anyways, what's up? Welcome to my stream. Castiamba with those gifted subs. Fallout Fan 92, thanks for the sub. Delmo, thank you for the sub. Andre Beck, thank you for the sub. Draydon, thank you for the sub. And Zaldar, thanks guys. Sky King, what's up? Good to see you in here. I don't know, Corby, if you have a Japanese store or Chinese store or Korean store, basically any Asian market, look for shrimp chips there. Don't go on Amazon. My Zred army will conquer you. What games do I play? When I started streaming, I was playing Resident Evil 2, the newish remake, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then I just started playing League of Legends before I left. If Lada dies, it dies. Build a sand castle. I don't have any buckets. Maybe I'll go get one. If not today, another day. That'll be funny. Pasta and dairy is 90% of your diet. Yeah, I eat a lot of both as well. And what's funny is I'm really, I wouldn't say obsessed, but I'm very conscious about my skincare routine. So I'm always looking up new products and new things. And I see a lot of people write and say they they cut out dairy and they cut out gluten from their diets, and their skin just was amazing. Psst, didn't see any of that. Didn't change anything for me at all. So, hey, now I know. Doesn't help me, might help some people. Oh no, that was before I got here. So I'm done with that. I'm eating all of the gluten. That was only for the holistic doctor told me 3 weeks, and I just did it for 2 months because I knew I was coming here. And I figured, hey, I've never done a gluten-free anything or bread-free anything in my life. Bread-free maybe once. I did like no carbs once 10 years ago, something like that, for 3 weeks. It made me insane. So no, I'm eating everything now. Did we get a Russian raid, you guys, or are there just a lot of Russians in the chat today? The food I recommend in Hawaii, Asian food. Stick with Asian spots. A lot of, don't forget Hawaii is still America, and so almost every place I went to, burgers were the first thing on the menu, and I was like, I'm in Hawaii, I want seafood, you know, I want fresh fish, grilled, something. So the Asian places I went to were the best. Or fusion, anything that had fresh products. It's not that humid right now. Usually it is though. Am I working on another novel? No, but I am writing something else. Hold on, I got multiple anonymous. I saw 25,000, and then I saw, okay, it gave little ghosts. That's pretty cool. I got 2 alerts. I'm scrolling down on my alerts. That's funny. So thanks again. Polenta uncia. I've never heard of that. I will Google. I will Bing that. Safari that. With cheese and butter or garlic and sage. Yum. Sounds good. It's kind of hot for that right now though. Oh, that's weird. I have to scroll down. How do I feel about cats? Cats are alright. I prefer dogs though. There's a lot of feral cats here though. And they're really beautiful.
decina lì già mi scrivo. Il numero delle persone.
If I know Russian curses tell you something, I only know. No way, I'll get banned from Twitch. I only know the worst thing you can possibly say. And no soup for you basically more or less said it. Anyone who is hardcore about dieting would keep a journal and write down the exact amounts of food intake. Dude, I know. I could never do that. Unless it was for something specific or somebody was helping me do that and I was paying somebody to do that. But why? I feel like, I guess I'm lucky too, genetically speaking, but I feel like when you have to think that much about what you're putting into your body, it takes away the joy out of eating, and I love food. You were at the show in Denver, you got hoisted up. Denver was a fun show. I have to say I wasn't really expecting that because the last time I'd played Denver, it wasn't at Temple, it was at a different place. And it felt it was still okay, but it was okay. But it felt like a bar, it didn't really feel like a club to play dance music at. It just didn't mix, the vibe wasn't there. And Temple Denver was so fun. I saw that thing with Elizabeth Olsen, but she said the wrong things. It was still funny though. I've never been to the Black Sea, no. I would love to go. There's a difference between dieting and eating healthy. I agree. I also think we live in such a fast society. I'm more conscious about the products that I buy, making sure they're fresh, cooking my own things instead of buying processed things. You feel a difference for sure on your body. Journal day one. I ate lots of stuff. That's a good one. Dad jokes. Although I have to say, what day did I last stream? Sunday or Monday? When I was on and I took you guys through the old city of Ortigia. I wish I was still streaming because I was driving back to where I'm staying and I passed a bakery and it was still open. It was late, it was like midnight when I finished. And the guy was just pulling out fresh everything. And he made this thing that was similar to a sugar donut, but filled with ricotta cheese. And it had some like orange zest in it. And it was hot and gooey. It's so good. Those little moments are so special. Castiamba gifting. Awesome. Did you have something hot in your mouth today? Something in my throat. What was that? Sure did. Had a very hot espresso right before I came here. Burnt my tongue. It was worth it though. I know you were trying to be funny, but there's your answer. Is being so stoic genetic? Really depends. Because my family is also silly. And so am I. I can't remember who in the channel. What was it? Resting stoned face. That's what it was. A resting stoned face. No, I do not speak Russian. I only speak English. I know those four words I said earlier in the channel. I got invited to do Mortal Kombat. That's another game I was playing. To be in a tournament or something like that. What was the message? I couldn't even respond because my internet was so whack. No. Yes. Twitch rivals. No, it was just a Twitch rival Mortal Kombat challenge. And luckily I didn't submit myself because the past few days I wasn't even able to log on, so that would have been a disaster. Is that a green screen? It's that nice, isn't it? I really appreciate that answer. We communicate with ourselves and discuss creativity. I write in English. When will the Janus Chamber be available in Portuguese? Well, unfortunately, the market has changed a lot, so it probably won't be coming out in Portuguese. And actually, the publishing industry in Portugal is not doing so great. And the company that published my first book doesn't even exist anymore in Portugal, not in America. And it's a shame too, because that company, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, did the translation for Brazil as well.
Prima le prime chiamate è meglio perché ho detto là c'è un po' di affluenza.
Yes, SPF 30. Everywhere, man. Actually, the sun in Hawaii was no joke. No joke. You could feel it on your skin. Here you don't. It's not as strong. I need to take some vitamins, you guys. Vitamin C, vitamin B12. Iron, vitamin D. Zinc. Biotin. Another vitamin C because I'm traveling. Magnesium. This water is too cold. I hate, it's not hot enough to be drinking water that cold. Ugh. We're not trying to be funny, we are funny. Can you be stoically silly? Do I mind when fans ask for autographs or pictures on the street, as long as they are nice and polite and not disruptive? Otherwise, I wouldn't consider them fans anyways. Drink water before taking vitamins. I hate the feeling of vitamins, so I just put a little water in my mouth. That way they just float, and you toss it back and you don't feel it, you just feel the water. And I only take like 2 at a time. I have friends that can take all their vitamins in the palm of their hand, but I'd vomit if I did that. Any plans to add to the Love collection? No, because it's a specific collaboration with that company Represent. So it's just there. Yeah, the chat is pretty delayed. I'll try and change it next time I come on. Vitamin C for traveling. Well, vitamin C in general is good, but I usually double it up while I'm traveling for immunity. Going on airplanes, trains, everybody's sick and coughing. Ugh. I look pink and orange? What the hell? I don't know what kind of monitor you got going on. I am kind of orange, huh? That's my tan. All right. Getting kicked out of the beach, you guys. Let's see where else we can bring this. They're closing down. They want to go home. No, it's like, it's almost 7 here, so I'll pan for you guys and show you. They just want to close up all the chairs. Basically, you can stay on the beach if you want. One second. And we're back. Pew, pew. All right, you guys want to see where I'm at? La la la. Let me flip this. Let me get to the shore actually. There we go. Take a walk. Wow, okay, so I told you guys there was a storm yesterday and the day before. This beach. Also, maybe it's not my skin that is so orange, it's just the color of the sun and the reflection. This is from the storm. Look at all this seaweed. Normally, the beach, this beach in particular, is not like that. So, and also the waves, the Mediterranean doesn't get waves like we do in the Pacific. But earlier the waves were good enough to bodyboard, which is pretty cool. But I was here too late, and I actually don't have a bodyboard with me here. But it looks super fun. So nice. It's also not as hot as it usually is, and the wind has been perfect. Perfect. All right, let's see. Tactical, I see you back, man. Thanks for the 2 months. Ooh, falling in the sand. Portable vitamin shop, for real. I said I don't eat processed stuff. Not entirely. I eat shrimp chips. Come on. But generally speaking, like, I don't eat things that have cans. I cook my own food rather than buy out of cans. Try and buy fresh stuff as often as possible. And you really do feel a difference on your body. But yeah, I eat things that are processed. Pasta is processed technically. Tortillas are processed. Shrimp chips. I just don't eat a lot of processed things. Am I part native? No, I am not. When I was a kid, people ask me that all the time though. I think because, you know, I wasn't a vampire like I am now. And people couldn't really point their finger on what I was. So that's what they always guessed. The Area 51 thing, again, because of my crap internet connection, I haven't read up on it. I brought up an article to read and it wouldn't even load. So I'm lucky enough to be here right now streaming with you guys. So I have it saved to read later when it will load. Do I have any plans on merch? Let's see, what's my command? I think I have a merch command. So, see if that works. There you go, there's my merch. Then, I also have a limited, or it used to be limited, but we just kept it up forever. I did a collaboration with this company called Represent, where part of the proceeds go to Planned Parenthood. And that's a special edition that you can only get on their website, which, let's see if that works. And no, maybe it was love. Yep, there you go. That's the second one. So you can get my merch collections at those two places, either on my website or on that site. I was on Ivan Urgent's show. Yes, it's funny. Vitamin C. You used to take a vitamin that tasted horrible and you kept burping the taste all day. Was it one of those vitamins that were sort of rough on the outside? Had a rough texture, multicolored, probably a multivitamin. I feel like my sister used to take one of those and you could smell it when she opened the bottle. It was disgusting. She had a hangover once and she vomited all her vitamins out. And I almost nearly vomited. It was like, what was that movie? stand by me when they all chain reaction vomit. You heard Russians behind me or something? I heard Germans. I didn't hear any Russians though. Maybe you just heard what you wanted to hear. Why do people speak Russian in here? Because my chat is multilingual. And I will keep it that way as long as I can, you know? Hey, what's up, Murdoch? All right. Let's walk. I am part Greek. I still have family in Greece that I don't know, actually. Why am I reading late comments? Because I must have a delay on my phone or something, and they're coming up. They're coming through really slow. I was on a real vacation in Hawaii, and with my family, and we realized it was our first vacation as adults together, not counting like Christmas or Thanksgiving, which is only a couple days where we're all together. But it was our first real trip together as adults, which is incredible. It was really nice to spend time with all of my family and not have to worry about holiday stuff. It was pretty cool. And now, every summer, I leave LA and I basically work abroad. Like I'm mobile. My life is mobile already, but I have to get out of LA at least once a year. So I do it in the summer. And so no, like today, for instance, I was riding all day until I came here. So I wouldn't call it like a full-on vacation, but it's good for my mind, it's good for my body, it's good for everything to just kind of get out of LA, do something different, and reconnect to Mother Nature and relax, and also see friends. I have a lot of friends out here, so I'll do Like we'll do weekend trips or something like that around different places. And then hopefully on streams, I can take you guys to some different places to see sites. Just depends on the connection. And at least here, there's so much to see and do that if I'm having a poor signal, I can at least manage to do, record some video and do a broadcast with that video later. Whereas in Hawaii, I was kind of stuck in two general locations, and the wind was so bad. I mean, we were getting dusted with sand at one point. Like, it was completely pointless. I tried bringing my stuff outside every day, and oh, there goes the Russians, you guys. Let's go get them. No, it was completely impossible to stream anything there. So even to record video. I've only been to Barcelona once. It was my first time to Europe, actually. And I was at a convention where I was signing autographs. So that's all I did. I didn't see anything, not one thing in Barcelona. Hold on one second, I have to readjust my backpack. It's on one shoulder and it's too heavy. So, to answer your question, I don't feel I really saw Barcelona. I would like to go back, but I do not want to go in August. Have I been to Brazil? Been to Sao Paulo and Rio, promoting my book in 2000. It was a long time ago, 2013. And Canada, there was a period where I was DJing in Canada a lot. I haven't been back there in quite a while. But I've been all over, like Vancouver, Edmonton, Calgary, Toronto. I shot a movie called Smash Cut in Ottawa. They make fun of the way I say Ottawa. Ottawa. Is it Ottawa or Ottawa? Cold toes. Oh, the water's so warm. So nice. But I'm wearing my flip-flops, which is a terrible idea when you're in wet sand. I'd rather be barefoot right now. Should have left these back there. Have I been to Costa Rica? I was there a couple years ago. What was the place called? I don't know what the place is called. I DJ'd there. But it was the weekend of Father's Day, so I think I DJ'd on a Saturday. Sunday, I was on tour, so Sunday I had off. It was Father's Day, and it's a Catholic country, so everything was closed, and there was a thunderstorm, so I was stuck in the hotel with nothing to do. In Russia, Barcelona sees you. And I've been to, oh, the water is nice. I've been to Istanbul, yes, 2010, I think, or 2011, long time ago. Yes, I have a book. I have 3 books out. The Juliet Society trilogy. You can check them out. And I put out a book of photography before those novels as well. Yes, I would definitely play viola again. That would be dope. Smash Cut was not in 3D. No. Ottawa. No D's. You know, us Californians, us Americans, we turn every T into a D. Gelato, spaghetti. Guadalajara was so cool. I love it there. And Mexico City, I would love to come back to both places. I haven't been to Mexico City in like, what, 2 years maybe? I've been there a few times though. I have been to, I was in Oslo for my book tour. And it's a really cool city. Super, super cool city. Although I paid, what was it? I paid 12 euros. So that's something like $13 for one espresso, you guys. So but it was at my hotel because I was traveling. So the first thing I did, I checked in. The hotel had like a really nice bar right when you walked in to basically the check-in. So I was like, oh, that looks actually like they'll have decent coffee. I had a coffee and I went up to my publisher. I said, but is it because I'm in a hotel that this espresso cost me 12 euros? And they said, no. I didn't know anything about Norway. It's really expensive, but the salary, everybody's salary is much higher. So if you're living there and you work there, it basically equals itself out. How did your fellow Turkish men treat me? My handler, which was like the promoter's assistant, was super cool. She took me all around Istanbul. I got to see really amazing things. Actually, when I was still writing blogs, I wrote a blog about it and posted some photos. The company treated me really well. The club was so weird, let me tell you. So this is when I first started, right around, probably like the first year I started DJing. And probably start walking back actually. So this is the first year I started DJing. And they told me that the club was known for, I don't know I forget exactly what they said. They said experimental electronic and experimental jazz. Okay. So I put together like a really cool playlist. And then of course I had other music, other stuff that I would normally play out in a club. So I started with what they asked me to play. The club was full, but everybody's like this. It's like, okay, this isn't working. Played some more mainstream stuff that you would hear on the radio, but like club edits. Club was still like this. So I went on like this for about an hour and a half, and it was quite late there. I mean, compared to like American club hours, I went on late. So finally, as it got later, the last 30 minutes, I started playing metal. Because at that point I was like, fuck it, this is really awkward. Nobody's dancing, nobody's doing anything. I started playing metal and the people went insane. Everybody started dancing or moshing, whatever you want to call it, jumping. They were having fun. That's what matters. And it was so bizarre. It was so bizarre. So yeah, that was a really, it was a really weird experience, but good to know. I feel like when I was in Chile, it was a little bit similar. I was asked to kind of play a certain type of music and I just felt like it wasn't working. And afterwards, I realized I should have played. I should have had more music with me. And on that trip, I didn't have as much music with me. Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam. It was awesome. Asia. Where have I been? Been to Southeast Asia. I've been to Manila. I've been to Bali, Jakarta, Hong Kong, Macau, Tokyo, Seoul. I've never been to Vietnam. I've never been to mainland China. Did a stopover in Malaysia, Singapore. Singapore is fun. I went to Singapore twice. First time it was like a ghost town. The second time I was DJing and it was during Formula One week and it was insane. It was so fun. It's impossible to get English version of music. You can't find it anywhere with the normal price. Yes, quite a few people have told me that. They found it online for like $700, which is freaking ridiculous. And that was awkward. And lost my train of thought actually. So I should do a reprint of that book, shouldn't I? Or not, just let it live on. Move on to new things, release something else. I'm holding the camera, can't you tell how shaky it is? This guy is like really weirded out that I'm filming myself. It's kind of funny. He's like, what is this girl doing? Let me tell you, being in Italy, Italia is nothing like being in LA where every other person is taking a selfie or filming themselves, or Asia where everybody is taking a selfie or filming themselves, or New York where it's become so normalized. Here that it's not normalized. People do it, but definitely walking around with this thing, the people, it still stands out for sure. I've never been to Buffalo, New York, no. Sì, video.
Come?
Video.
Ah, tutta la spiaggia?
Sì,
Da dove? Da dove sei?
California.
Ah, americana?
Sì.
Però parli italiano? O
No, capito un po'.
Only you speak English?
Yes. unfortunately.
But do you like the beach in Italian?
I love it. It's the best.
You know that the best there is San Lorenzo.
San Lorenzo.
Ah,
Yeah. With the big white bed. Yeah.
And the clear water.
Completely clear with the white sand. Yeah.
I sometimes I take my mom.
Yeah.
Mom, I put you in beautiful beach in Florence. I
Yeah.
live in Napoli.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've been there last year.
I
Cool.
was in Napoli
Yeah.
and visited Napoli.
Yes, everywhere. Ortigia, Noto. You want to say hi? There's 1,400 people watching. 400.
Oh,
Say hi.
yes.
Ciao.
Ciao. How is your
People online.
in
Internet.
California?
Yeah. Worldwide.
Nice to meet you. My name is Sofia.
What's your name?
It's Sofia.
Sofia. Sasha. Piacere.
Like it, Sovietic name.
He just said Sovietic name, you guys. Sofia. Yeah. Kind of is. Cool. Nice to meet you.
Russia.
Yeah.
I go there and I can back to the bed in the car.
Yeah, me too.
I would like if you had the time, this time, when you come to working together in our motor, and I give you some beautiful pizza.
Cool.
If you have the time, of course.
I'm with somebody, but maybe next time.
You have to
Yeah.
take in America.
No. Down there with somebody.
Your
No, but friend.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
So you cannot go.
No. But thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Ciao, piacere.
Ciao.
Stammi bene.
Piacere.
Good holiday.
Thank you. Okay. So, I'm reading comments, you guys. We're reading the first one. You read the Juliet Society and it seems to be hateful towards men. I would have to disagree. I think that, but the Juliet Society was written to be satirical. And satirical novels historically are a reflection on society, a criticism of society. So, in both reflecting on society and having a satirical point of view, yes, there are things that you can come across which people are probably not used to hearing about men. So I wouldn't say it's hateful, but maybe a point of view that you're not used to hearing through the eyes of a woman. Cha-ching! Alright, I gotta scroll down because I missed a bunch of stuff, you guys. Actually, he didn't know. He definitely didn't know who I was. So, but there's a different, let's say, freedom. There's something different in the air in Europe, and especially in Italy, when people communicate with each other or try and hit on each other or flirt or ask people out. It's so much more natural and less, I don't want to say creepy, but I feel like in the States, sometimes the approach can be a little bit creepy. Or people are just very awkward. Men and women, people try to get in. It's more about like your status of who you are, what can I get from you, what do you do. Here it just feels so much more natural. I wish everybody could travel and experience this way of life. No, I don't think he knew me. He didn't seem like it. But he's very nice, and his name was a Soviet name. I think the Russians missed that one. No, he asked me for a pizza. I mean, sorry. That came out wrong. He was asking if I would like to go have a pizza with him. I knew where that conversation was going. Beauty of being a streamer, yeah. 1,500 people watching. Yeah, he was a little confused by that. I think the chat is delayed like 15 seconds. No, I don't think he was a creep at all. He was super polite and he was nice. I think as humans we can rely heavily on our instincts as to like what is creepy or not, and yeah, he was checking me out, but I don't think it was creepy, and he was super polite and very nice. What is it in the book that is supposed to be bashing on men? I guess you'll have to ask that person, because like I said, I disagree with that. Well, this is, okay, so somebody's asking, what is the right approach to a girl? I think the other thing is we're living in such a strange time, especially with social media, especially with a lot of the Me Too and Time's Up movement. I speak to a lot of girls, especially now, I live in LA, so especially in LA. But even girls who are from different places who've moved to LA. And they straight up say, when a guy hits on me, it's creepy. Why? How are people supposed to meet? How are people supposed to go out? It's a really strange thing. It's almost like we're losing the ability to have conversations, honest conversations. Hitting on somebody respectfully is not a crime. So what is the right approach? Think, again, from the person on the receiving end, you have to trust your instinct, whether, you know, something feels right or not. And the person on the other end who's the one asking somebody out, or asking, not even out, just, hey, you want to get a coffee, you want to get a drink, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, if you're hitting on someone, what is the right approach? I don't think there's a right approach, but for sure be confident, not cocky, and feel the situation out. See if they're responding to your body language before you even approach that person. But there's truly no right way, I guess you could say. The water's super, super warm. Yeah, it's really nice. Kapai's always with you. Thanks for the sub. Ray Hunter. What's up? Thank you for the sub. Trophy 112, thanks for the 2 months. Welcome, welcome to my channel, you guys. You always felt the most honorable and proper way to talk to a woman is to introduce yourself and try to speak to find common interest in conversation. What is my take on that? I think that is a good approach. Again, there's no one correct approach to take. Because what if you're in a nightclub? I don't want to hear about your favorite things in a nightclub. You know what I mean? But if you're the kind of person that doesn't like nightclubs, don't go to a nightclub to seek out people, because those people are probably going to like that, and that's part of their lifestyle. So I feel like, you know, go to places where you would find people with your common interests. Don't force yourself into situations that don't fit your personality, because then you're going to end up with somebody that you have nothing in common with anyways. Good morning from East Los. What do I like about Sicily? Everything. Not everything, but I just love being here. It's very free feeling, very wild. It's not a perfect place. Been to other places where it feels almost like Disneyland. You feel, one second. You really feel the culture is still very intact here. It's not like other parts of Italy. Even people are actually still pretty devout here, which is interesting. So you guys, let me see. Yes, I've been to Singapore twice. Archaeological, thank you for the sub, man. Whoa, okay, this is a lot of stuff. The most proper way is to not talk to a woman. We're dating Area 51 aliens from now on. That's a good one. All right, guys, there's too much in the chat now, and I have to drive, so I'm gonna log off. But yay, this location worked, so I'll definitely remember that. And I will try and log on tomorrow, you guys. So, yes, the internet was dominating. Nice League of Legends reference. Super beautiful. Let's have one last look, and I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for sticking around. That was fun. Say goodbye to the ocean.
Nu si tak skle vidi, ne? Kako že tu je. Ja.
State vicini, dai. Vai, però ascolta anche tu. Poi dovete esserci il numero 2.
Non dobbiamo entrare ancora dentro. Che numero è?
Va bene adesso, allora ti dico, vabbè, ovviamente poi quando parti mi chiami e ti do l'indirizzo tutto progettato beh, ne hai sempre una classe. E va bene, se tu arrivi verso l'ora di pranzo me lo dici che ti aspettiamo per Barbara, se no quando vuoi. Senza problemi. The papyrus thing, it's an actual factory. They grow papyrus.
Oh, cool. Capers.
Starà ascoltando la cosa.
Everyone's going over there. What's up, everybody? Not a new game, no. Ugh, drop my pamphlet. Alright, so. It's so nice outside. My connection is not good enough to play games where I'm at right now. I've tried 3 days in a row. 4, actually 5. I lied. 5 days in a row. Wow. Okay, you guys ready for this? I'm at... 1 second. I came to show you Dionysus ear. Dionysius, not Dionysus. Because it's not the god we're talking about. Excuse me. Give me my chat. Okay, got my chat back, but I'm putting it in my pocket for a second. And here we go. We're at Parco Archaeological della Neapolis. Archaeological. Say it 10 times fast, you guys. Archaeological Park. Super cool. I haven't been here. I've been here once. I think it was 5 years ago or so. And I've not been back, and they're doing a lot of work on it, so it will be a little less amazing to the eye, I think, because they have some works going on. So they have a lot of scaffolding, which is good. At least they're maintaining it. And then it looks like they have some of the stairs covered up. So I was really excited to show you guys this part of the park because I remember really loving it. So let's do the reveal anyways. Not as spectacular.
Sempre nella storia. Adesso mi siedo io.
No, non so quando. Allora, di là sarebbe bello perché forse vedi tutto. Non riesci, dopo là forse lo vedi tutto. No, di qua.
Nel bambino sto ascoltando la tua guida.
So they've covered a lot of the seating with wood, and it actually looks like they were preparing it for a show. Because they actually have numbers listed too. Last time it wasn't like this. So trying to find what year this was built. Fly. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was built. No, not even built.
Papà, devi portarci Appoggi lassù per il tasto 5.
It doesn't even tell you. That's lame. Let's look online. It says when it was turned into a military colony by the Romans in 21 BC. But it doesn't actually tell you when it was built.
Dobbiamo salire e premere il tasto 5.
It's not that hot, actually. It's really nice. Super nice. Whoa. It was better last time. There are no signs. No, they just have entrance signs. And then they give you this little pamphlet, but it doesn't say how old it actually is. It just says when it became a military colony. Let's go down the stairs. Should we try walking backwards? Looks better backwards. Flies. Move. Wow. This is kind of funny. They paint, or it's not even paint, it's some kind of wrapping on the wood benches, which they've covered the stone with wood. They paint it to look like stone. This is in Syracuse, on the island of Sicily, Sicilia, in Italia. So try going from saying Parco Archaeological to Archaeological. One is so much more poetic sounding than the other. So this here, they've put wood over the stone to preserve it, because it looks like they've probably been doing some kind of events here. And then you see the original stone right here. So the last time I came here, 5 years ago or so, there were none of this had wood covering. It was still all stone. So to the eye, it was much more impressive, because now when I came in here with you guys, it was, you know, you don't, I didn't get that overwhelming feeling that I got the first time because of the wood. So since B. Reading chat. Since I'm not able to get a good enough connection to play any games, I decided to take you guys on a trip, right? Because why not? Boom. Not quite the Colosseum, but it's still really impressive. And I really love the cypress trees back there too. So what else is here? Ooh, that was loud. The Ara di Irone. Which is what? I don't remember that part. Okay, it's an important monument. commissioned by Iro II. The Ara is dedicated to Zeus, guarantor of cosmic and terrestrial order. That's pretty badass. It's the largest altar known to have existed in the ancient world. It was partially dug out of the rock and once featured a tall frontage. All of that remains of the altar is its base. Some bad translation in this pamphlet, but that's okay. Let's go there next. Well, let's see where this path takes us actually, because I'm not going to backtrack. So I'm really curious what they were doing here. But it's pretty cool anyways, even with the wood coverings. It is a Greek, it was a Greek theater. Sicily was colonized by a lot of Greeks, if you didn't know. And now it's Italy. And the theater was built in 5th BC. Thank you. Did you fact check that for me? Because the pamphlet sure doesn't say that. Ooh, chat. Think anyone was sacrificed? We're gonna show you where people were definitely tortured. They still call it the Greek theater because it was built by Greeks, yes. Boom, 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 boom. Ha, ha, ha. This is a really narrow stairway. And it keeps going up, blinded by the light. Yes, this is the Greek theater in Sicily. Well, there are several, but this is probably one of the most well preserved that I've been to, at least. There's places I've been where all you saw was a stone, like that, if you could even see that. Wow. I wonder, that's crazy. Look at this. Some ancient Greek for you guys, if you can see it. And that's about it. Only a few letters preserved. Cool. And now you can see, since we're on this side, the cave in which the people entered and exited from. Not sure if that's still in use or not, because there's another one down there, which you can't really see from here. Oh, the air is so nice. I am in Sicily, Sicily. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Mariana. There you go. The pamphlet doesn't even tell you this. That's whack. Thank you for checking that out. So, there you have it, you guys. This is from the 5th century before Christ. Sorry, I don't know what what just happened there. Wow. So cool. You guys see that? You can't see it as well as I can. Looks like some kind of church, but it's strange. I hear a waterfall, or at least running water. Let's check it out. Do you have toilet paper in Italy? What? What kind of question is that? You really do have to carry around tissue with you, though. Because not all public toilets do. Yes, there is fresh water. Look at this. Wow. Okay, you guys, check this out. Because it's not as impressive in selfie mode. Okay. Wait. That is Archimedes' house. The one in the far distance. That one, you guys? That's what I was talking about. Is that what you guys are talking about? Alright, check this out. It's super cool. There's capers growing everywhere. Look at the caves. Everybody loves the capers. Wow. Okay, it's gonna get. They don't want you going in. They blocked it off. Boo. Last time I was here, there was a pitter-patter of water. Just a little drop. It wasn't like this. So, there was probably, oh yeah, it rained crazy on Monday and Tuesday. Oh, it smells so good. So cool. I want a cave too. No, I want a waterfall. What are you talking about? Oh, look at this one. Ooh. This one you can go inside of, but now there's some kids going in. I'm gonna guess this was used for like a sort of makeshift hot spring or thermal bath. Not makeshift because it's natural, but like a sauna. That's what I was thinking. Because you see Oh yeah, look, it was. It's an ancient sauna. Look at this, you guys. So this is where the people would probably lay down. It's filled with flies, though. I'm not going to stay in here long. Oh, echo. Super cool, though. Wow. And this one is more like a chair instead of a bed. And there's moss growing everywhere, which looks really cool. All right. Ancient bathhouse. Fresh. So for those of you just joining, I am in Syracuse, which is on the island of Sicily in Italy. It smelled like mildew. There's like another little trickle of water there. I just imagine in ancient times people retreating from the hot sun because it gets hot as hell here. And cooling off right here and in that other little area, the other cave. Ooh, what's this one? There's like a little crawl space there. It has pipes in it now, which are new. Wow, color is so cool. And then there's another staircase, which they've blocked off. But another staircase here. See another view. Am I in flip-flops? I'm in sandals. Yes. More little caves to retreat into. Ugh, some still water though. That's nasty. So cool, look at this. Capers, 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 capers everywhere. I need to stop for a photo. For sure. Standing, sitting. No hands magic. Ah, air. Boom. Whoa, my eyes look crazy green. Ah, my people. Ah, what wellness. I'm a fucking wizard, you guys. Alright, wait, let's see if we're going the right way though, because I don't want to backtrack. Double check, you know? Okay. Alright, looks good to me. Visiting Assassin's Creed locations. Yes. Wow, so green. Oh, the clouds. I just spent a lot of time with young family members, so you're gonna hear a lot of weird voices, funny voices coming out of me. Oh, look at this. Hey, I like Assassin's Creed. Alright? Don't hate. It's a very, very chill, fun game. Just takes a lot of time to get across the map and around the world. But I like it. So fresh. No, this is, well, it was Greece at one time. And then until the Romans came. We are in Syracuse, Sicily, in Italy. The smells are so good. Okay, change the alert. So I spoke to Stream Elements today, and they are working on changing the volume on the alert for my mobile streams, because on the computer it's fine. So hopefully that will be fixed by the next stream. No, I'm not wearing high heels. It's because we're walking on, at first, a wood platform, and now cement. There you go. So I hope everyone came to Sicily. That is correct. I hope the phone does not cut out here. I don't really drink soda anymore. I got sick of it, but I drank it when I was a kid. Also because we weren't really allowed it, so it was something I had with my grandfather. So I was like a fiend for it if I could get it. and I was a Pepsi fan. But now if I ever have a soda, it's usually just Mexican Coke, and that's about it. And that's very rare. Too much sugar makes me feel sick. Check this out. Can you imagine ancient times? People didn't have cell phones. They didn't have all the distractions we have. No Twitch, no video games. So they would just walk and think in gardens. So cool.
Perché la presenza di questa maschera? Perché i personaggi venivano fatti
Like that. A lot like that. So cool. Must have been awful. Bamboo. La Tomia del Paradiso. I think this is just, wait, let's see. Are we at the ear? So, as I was saying, I hope the connection is not cut out. And no, we're not at the ear. So this is just, it ends here. Actually, it doesn't quite end, but I'm sure they don't let people come into these areas. Oh, let's go anyways. It's not blocked. I am in Siracusa, Sicily, in Italy. Italia. Wow, more gardens. There we go. Okay, so here's the test. Will it work? If it doesn't, I will try and film on my other phone and let this attempt to stay connected. Whoa. Palms. You heard kids screaming. So now we're approaching the ear of Dionysius. And I emphasize the eus because I was previously mistaken. I thought this had to do with the Greek god Dionysus. This had to do with the Greek tyrant Dionysius. And it was named, this cave, this area was named after one of my favorite painters, Caravaggio. So, pretty fucking cool. Look at this. So, this was used in Roman times to hold water, and it was a natural area, but this was not natural. This is not a natural formation. The Romans carved this out to create a place to store water. And then there's legends that Dionysius used it as a prison, specifically because of the great echoes where you could hear the prisoners screaming. So when I was talking about torture, that's what I was talking about. So yeah, it's supposed to be an ear, but it definitely looks like something else. But it's really magnificent. Don't fall inside. Dad jokes, dad jokes. The shape of an orchid flower. Wow, okay, even closer. Orecchio di Dionisio. Okay, so let's see if we can go inside and keep this signal. So cool. Wow. My best parliament. Ooh, there's pigeons everywhere. I don't want to get shit on, you guys. Ugh. I'm not into that. Wow. It smells like stone. And the temperature is probably like 5, 6, 7 degrees cooler than it is outside. And actually the last time I came here 5 years ago or so, it was a good 10 degrees difference. Oh look, there's a little bit of light. So cool. So apparently it was used for water storage, and then there was an earthquake and they stopped using it for that. Let's get a view. I want to take a photo of this. Cool. From the inside looking out, it's even more insane. It's just really hard to get the large it really is. It's so cool. I'm going to flip the camera again. Dropping frames, so let's get outside. It's a weird bird. And the palms. Wow. So cool. If I wasn't streaming, I would probably stay in that cave for like a good 20 minutes, just going crazy. Let's take another picture. One second.
che ci entri qua dentro.
Youth. The light here is insane, you guys. Okay. How to pull my stick out. I love watching people take selfies. Camera. See, kids do it right. Look at that kid running in circles, having the time of his life. This is what we have to get back to. That freedom. That is such a weird sounding bird. I would love to know what it is. Damn, these flies. Grotta dei Cordari. Or a grotto. Wow. Here, let's read what this was about. So that garden that we walked through before the year, it used to be a quarry for the extraction of stone, and then it was transformed into lush gardens. Okay, so here we are. It has the Grotta dei Cordari. It is so called because from the 17th century and right up until the late 1900s, the Cordari rope makers, cord, get it? The rope makers here twisted natural fibers to produce ropes aided by the moisture of the place. Adjacent is the Grotta del Salnitro. So this is not a grotto like we think of it, where there's bunnies and swimming pools or fresh body of water. This, it doesn't really say, it just says